The Siege of Brahan took place in Scotland in November 1715 and was part of the Jacobite Rising of 1715. Highlanders loyal to the British-Hanoverian government of George I of Great Britain laid siege to Brahan Castle, seat of William Mackenzie, 5th Earl of Seaforth, who was a staunch Jacobite loyal to the House of Stuart. Background: William Mackenzie, 5th Earl of Seaforth, had supported the Jacobite cause of the House of Stuart throughout the rebellion of 1715. The rebellion suffered a setback at the inconclusive Battle of Sheriff Muir on 13 November 1715, and Mackenzie's own forces under John Mackenzie of Coole had been defeated at the Siege of Inverness on the same day. However, it appears that the government forces of the Earl of Sutherland and Sir Robert Munro of Fowles, who laid siege to Mackenzie's seat of Brahan Castle, did so in a spirit of revenge, as Mackenzie had defeated them at the skirmish of Orness a month previously. After the Jacobite defeat at Sheriff Muir, Mackenzie of Seaforth retreated back towards Inverness where he had left a garrison. However, the town had been captured by forces loyal to the government, and on Mackenzie's approach 200 men of the Clan Sutherland, 150 of Clan Mackay, 300 of Clan Grant, 150 of Clan Munro and 50 of Clan Forbes of Culloden set out to give him battle. Mackenzie avoided them and made his way back to Brahan, while his pursuers halted at the Fraser's Castle Downey. When crossing the Beaulieu Firth, the pursuers were met by messengers of Lady Seaforth promising the submission of her son, but he did not submit and fled to the Isle of Lewis and then to France. An account of the Siege of Brahan is given by Major Fraser of Castle Leathers, who took part in the siege. Aftermath. Historian Peter Simpson states that Colonel Munro was for a time governor of Inverness and that he, along with some regular troops, forced the rebel Mackenzies to give up their arms at Brahan, where they made Mackenzie of Seaforth's home a garrison for His Majesty King George. Munro, along with parties of Grant's, Ross's and Mackays, forced the surrender of Mackenzie, Earl of Seaforth, at the Moor of Gilead. In the months following the defeat of the rebellion, the Jacobites gradually surrendered their arms. An account from Lady Mackenzie of Seaforth to General Charles Cadogan in April 1716 states the following about what happened at Brahan Castle. Yesterday Colonel Brooks came hither with, I think, 400 men, besides the garrison, and Colonel Munro's independent company, who, I hear, at a quarter at Brahan till all the Highlanders give up their arms. It's surely hard that I, who have been so long a widow, should, without any offence given to king or government, be the only woman in Britain so much harassed. The arms might be delivered up at Inverness as well as here, for my diligence in sending to my tenants reiterated positive orders has appeared to the officers at this house by the delivering up of all the arms within a dozen miles to this, and by letters promising the rest at a further distance to be delivered up with all speed possible. Bibliography. Mackay, Angus. Book of Mackay, Edinburgh.